this is the time to step up and be counted. This is the time to be an activist as a publisher. This is the time, and as somebody who worked in associations, I would say this, but I think it's true. This is the time to support your association and for collective action, because we do stand at a point where one of the fundamental underpinnings of the economy of our industry, which is copyright, is under threat. There's a substantial body of new technology businesses who would like to see copyright law abolished. Not because they have any particular moral long-term view on it, but just because in the short term it hurts their business model. So I think it's really important that we don't allow this fundamental protection to disappear. Copyright is what underpins so much of the work that we do. It creates an enormous amount of value in this multi-million, hundreds of millions, I forget what this figure that was cited, creative industries that we have in the UK, and of course multi-billion-dollar industry across Europe. I think the other crucial point that's worth remembering, I was sat in a conference recently with two members of the European Commission, and the more senior of the two said, look, copyright law as it stands right now protects media businesses and content creators from the things that AI companies are doing. It's just that it's not being enforced properly. So, of course, we said, well, what are you doing to enforce it? And the answer there came none. But I think the law is there. The legal positions are clear. It's incumbent upon us to protect our legal position, to enforce our legal position in the absence of any governmental support for doing so. This is very frustrating because it's yet another example of government getting swayed by shiny toys and bending over for companies that actually aren't proposing to invest anything in the UK or in the EU, are largely based in the US, are not going to deliver any direct intrinsic value in terms of the value of those corporations back into the European Union or the UK. But nevertheless, because it's new and shiny, they feel they should be supportive. Now, there are people who say, and people have said in comments on social, on my posts and things, well, you're stifling innovation. We're not stifling innovation. We want innovation. I use AI just like everybody else. Every media business I know uses AI and wants to carry on doing so. They just want it to be on a proper legal and commercial footing and not be a kind of free-for-all where we yet again give away the value of our business for nothing because of some shiny new technology. I mean, it's just madness. I think the good news, and before I stop ranting on this, is that there is a significant amount of collaboration in the industry on this at the moment, almost unprecedented. It's really heartening to see. So whilst I'm saying that companies should be working together and all that kind of stuff, they are doing that, and they're doing a reasonably good job within the confines of it. Yet again, the stumbling block is government, both the UK government and the European, where things are just happening too slowly. And whilst they sit and cogitate and think about this kind of stuff, they'll wake up in 2 years' time and discover that 50% of the industry has vanished while they've been sat in a committee room deciding what to do. So, speed of action is essential because the AI companies are not going to stop.